Okay, the last stream kind of died. I mean, I did not manage to resurrect it. So, part 2. Thankfully we did not miss too much of that. Hopefully everything is working properly. There should be no problems because I have gotten rid of my antivirus, so that nothing should be broken. Should we try this again? Okay, seems YouTube is doing okay, I think, as far as I can tell. I will double check before I start the game again. But I believe we are all okay. And we are live and we are good to go. Just okay, that's working. Okay, I think we're fine. So let's fight this monster. The stream cut off a little as I was reading some page. I don't know which page I got up to, but we didn't miss much, thankfully. Oh, where's... Well, this is just a normal battle, you can tell by the music. Oh, cockroach. Koudelka, you're hurt. Hello, Nosferatu. Sorry if I butcher that. Welcome back. I had to restart the stream because I don't know what happened, but something happened. At least it's not lagging like it did the other day. That was terrible. We are about to fight a boss. It's very leggy. I'm not really sure what it is, but it has legs, so enjoy the legs, yeah. I'll take the legs over the Venus flytrap thing that I had to fight the other day. That kind of looked a little bit not like a Venus flytrap. they more legs, or are they just arms? One looks like an arm, a very long arm. The other looks like a spider leg. And I don't know what the other two tentacle things are at the back. Oh, the gun did nothing? Okay. Well, as a boss you're not very strong, are ya? I didn't say you could move towards me, though. Yeah, this game is classic Japanese monster game. It's nothing too explicit, but there have been some bosses where I've just been like, In fact, one of the bosses was like tentacles with, they weren't tentacles, but they looked like tentacles with thorns, and I just kind of like, nope, I've seen and know about too much hentai to go in there. That's a big note from me, dog. It was actually just plant roses. You know, the not vines. What do you call them? My brain's gone. You know, the thorn bushes from a rose. That's all it was, but they were moving and yeah, nope. So the premise of this game is that some guy was obviously sacrificing people to resurrect his dead wife. But this place was a prison in the past, and so there's a lot of unhappy souls and people who have not moved on. And all the evil souls have sort of culminated in monsters. And not all of them look family friendly. But I've definitely seen worse. I think Persona has quite a few not safe for work monsters too. Of the male parts. You're weak to fire, aren't you? Let's get rid of this beastly abomination of legs. change your weapon. Let's get rid of some of my cheese. I wonder if they're women legs, considering he killed so many women. Should be able to hit this. Hopefully he isn't resistant. But I wasn't sure if he'd be resistant to just fire his ass. Or should I be calling it her? Well, it's nothing now. There we go, we killed it. No we didn't. No we didn't. It's faking its death. It was just being dramatic. Last boss did that to me as well. It spazzed out and made me think it was dying. Oh, your flare's gone up, has it? Okay. Let's work on your other magic then. Oh, that missed. Fair enough. You not fooled me the second time, Mr. Legs. What are you up to now? You're just gonna spell at me? Okay. Where do you think you're going? Let's bring you over to Koudelka. You'll be kind of safe over there. Oh, there we go, now you're dead. That's why you were running. Sorry, but not sorry. Yay, level. Yeah, we'll make your mind up. Okay, Edward, you are pretty healthy. Let's just put one more into the health. And James, you're gonna be healthy too. Oh, an automatic pistol. Oh, and we don't reflect. I don't really think we need all this magic though. Because nothing is really too difficult to fight. Okay, automatic pistol. No, let's give you to you. Shining with sacred light, appears to have been purified. Yep, because that's what we do. I don't believe there's anything else in this room. Cutscene maybe? Yep, cutscene.
So this is Elaine.
Yes. She's the one I had the psychic vision of. Do you doubt it?
No, indeed.
Good. Let's begin.
It has been a long time indeed, Mr. O'Flaherty.
Oh, Elaine, is that really you?
Yes, it is. It is such a pity that we meet again, and I can only present myself to you in this form. This is the woman that responded to my voice, is it not? Thank you for doing this for someone like myself.
Elaine, I haven't yet come to terms. Please tell me how this happened to you.
Of course I will explain. James.
She died. That's
18
what
years
happened.
ago, I was murdered by some thieves that broke into my home. I was helpless.
You already knew this,
Both
James.
Patrick and Ogden were out on business. There was nothing that anyone could do.
I will not accept this. This should not have happened.
Yes, Patrick responded the same exact way. He could not accept my death. He spent years and years perfecting his craft in wizardry and tried everything in his power to bring me back to life.
Resurrecting the dead? Is this for real? Hey, we're not talking about Frankenstein here.
Frankenstein?
That novel written about 100 years ago?
He was taking it very seriously. And he had found the key to actually make it happen.
The immigrant document.
Yes. With Ogden's assistance and the powers from ancient druids, he held a resurrection ceremony in this monastery.
But something went wrong, didn't it?
He only resurrected my physical body. As you can see,
Welcome
my
back.
soul is still doomed to roaming the universe, forever separated from my body. And the terrifying thing is that my body was resurrected as a heartless monster.
Monster.
Although the monster may look like me, it is not me.
Well,
Mr.
technically it is. It's your body.
Please, turn my body into ashes with your power.
Ashes. But if I do that, we won't be able to bring you back to life.
Mr.
That's the point.
O'Flaherty, I was robbed of my life by those thieves, and I could hate them as mortal enemies. Choose to think that my death was preordained by the Lord. Please, do not mourn my death. It was wrong for Patrick to try to resurrect me, to undo the work of God. Please, do not be sad. Death is at the heart of God's reasoning. I urge you to destroy my body. Its existence defies the wise providence of heaven. It mustn't exist in this world.
Wait! Elaine! God! Curse! What a cruel world! I gave everything for your happiness, and now what am I left with? I have no meaning in my life. Damn it! What have I been doing with my life? Elaine! Elaine!
Not a lot, apparently. And thank you. I do like this mod, it's very nice. Now that he has finished being very dramatic. Nothing there. Nope, there is a way up there. Get back up there. What was out here? Oh, is this the ground? Oh, okay. I think this is how we get back to that demon golem thing. But somewhere around here, I think was another statue. So I still have a statue body part. Do we have a level up, or did we find items? Items. Okay, and more dried food. So apparently that's what we need, but we don't actually need. Okay. Pretty sure we've given you your item. What was the body part? So that's... I think your body part might be in some... Go away. Don't need you. Out of curiosity, I am going to see if we can fight this this demon. Because I am curious. Ooh, go away. I wouldn't have said it was exactly a gargoyle though. I would have called it a demonic gargoyle maybe, but it's not a gargoyle. It's a whatever, it's whatever. I'm really popular on Discord today. It just keeps beeping at me. Come on, gargoyle, where are you? You're in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Here he is. We might not have grinded enough, but we'll see. Okay, well, that did nothing. Yeah, we're not going to survive that. Okay. Okay, we definitely need to go around a lot for him then. That's okay. Do you need healing? Probably do. Yes, you do. Okay. Let's use up cheese. Now give us another space. At least it let me run from the gargoyle. It's okay. I was curious, and now that curiosity has been sated. And I believe we have done you. That was an adorable death sound, not gonna lie. You win. Oh, Edward, we got level up, do we? Okay. You're pretty strong and you're pretty beefy, so I'm gonna make you fast. Yeah, they have the earrings. Koudelka, we need to leave now, honey. Stop looking at the statues. They're very pretty statues. Thank you. So nothing there. Don't believe there's anything here either. That leads down to the I think we've already seen to you. You have the crown. No pendant. Yes, please. I forgot about that there. What's the pendant for? Oh, did we lose a pendant at some point, did we? I see. Gives us a lot of luck. Takes those two down one. Okay, let's put it on there just to give Koudelka her pendant back. Right. We don't need that anymore. Wait. Poor little baddie. We have a level up. We are going to put some into life, some into magic. You can have life, James. You can have all the life. And we have a badge. Oh, there's something there. Did I miss this last time, or was it just happened to be there now? I probably missed it last time. That's fine, that's why we are wandering. I do not believe. Oh, okay. You can have the player badge then. Throw that away to make room. Good afternoon, Neffy. Sorry if I've butchered that. Okay, what else do we have? We have a door there. We have stairs. We haven't been up the stairs, and we haven't been through that door. there's 2 doors here too. Choices. What's behind door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3? We've been down door number 4. Well, it is very nice to see you, Neffy. Again, sorry if I've butchered that. I'm not very good with names. I wouldn't say I'm a new streamer, but I've only been streaming recently. Oh, this door isn't locked. Okay. Where am I? Oh, there I am. And I appreciate you coming to check out my stream. Hopefully the game music isn't too loud. It's very cute, Chairs, how you think you can damage me. I've tried a few different models, but no, I don't really have a change of clothes. I can change these clothes a little bit, I think. It'll still have sort of like very similar theme to it though. I can just change like the colours, and I think the neck piece is a little bit different. Let me see if I can do that. I don't think I have any it set up actually. Maybe next stream I will figure out how to set that up and I'll show you. It's pretty much the same sort of style dress though, it's just slightly different colour and slightly different neck piece. I thought you had an automatic pistol, but I guess it's not automatic. Reload. Fine. Right, I need to save my shotgun shells. You're fine. You can keep shooting. We have a level. Like, we have so many places to go. Oh, bow and arrows. I'll take it, but we're not really using our bow. Is that not a door? Okay, that's not a door. That did something. Oh, Roger Bacon, you get everywhere, dude.
around here somewhere. Well, what took you so long?
Roger,
The mummy
I
that was
haven't...
in the coffin? Since when have you two been acquainted?
I am no mummy. My name is Roger Bacon, and I'm just like any normal old man.
Hey, I've been around for 20
Sure
years,
you
and I
are,
have yet
Roger.
to run across an old man as abnormal as yourself.
I see. Well, I've been around for 600 years, and I've seen plenty of abnormal people just like myself.
My dear
You
old
tell him,
man,
Roger.
might you be related to the great warlock Roger Bacon, who made such a name for himself in the 13th century?
You are very knowledgeable. I am that warlock, Roger Bacon, you speak of.
You mean to tell me that you were born in 1210 and have remained alive and well until the present date of 1898?
Actually, to be precise, I was born in 1214.
Koudelka, what type of a joke is this?
That's my question.
This is no joke. I am the reputable Roger Bacon.
Can't you hear his
Very
bones
well,
click?
then. If you were truly that Roger Bacon, then you'll be able to tell me with whom and where you studied.
Oh, that's easy. I entered Oxford in 1247 and studied under the tutelage of Robert Grosseteste. Although a good professor, I would not consider him to be a wise man. I penned my masterpiece, Opus Maius, as well as numerous other books on natural science. Being a visionary pioneer, I must say that my work has influenced generations of work that followed. But alas, in hindsight, that work pales in comparison to the work I did, copying the Emigre document for the Pope.
The Emigre documents. I figured you would know about that book.
Of course. It took me 5 years to copy the book in its entirety. I know everything there is to know about the book.
What is it about?
Oh,
Is
it unravels the secrets of life that expand far beyond the largest field. It speaks of the secret rituals conducted by the ancient race of Fomors on immortality. The Fomors would claim the lives of the resurrected as their own. They reversed the laws of nature and the cycle of life. When the Druids took over the Celts, Alexander the Great penned the Emigre documents in Greek for placement in the Great Library.
Resurrecting the dead.
Oh,
It is true.
Document has long been considered the most dangerous work of literature. It was safely guarded in the caverns of the Supreme Pontiff's quarters. But apparently, the book was not able to withstand the wears of time over generations. And the Pope decreed that a new edition be created by copying the full text. That is where I came in. The Pope requested that I copy the book word for word. And when the work was finished, apparently, I was supposed to be killed.
Well, they kind of failed with
I am
that.
not one to be dealt with so carelessly. I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the Emigre document.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
You need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Though I cannot perform the same on others, yes, I have been able to escape the hands of death. But I have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change.
Yeah, I was about to say.
My body is not immune to change, as you can see by my hideous appearance. I've had nothing to do other than roam the earth for the last 300 years. I've seen all I can take of mankind's cruelty. So, I returned here for some rest. Well, enough of this gossip. I've got some research to do. May I ask to be left alone?
You can ask. Whether or not they'll listen is another question. Okay, well, you do you. I am going to be nosy and guess there's nothing around. It'd be nice if there's something around. No, nothing. Okay. Okay. That's one door down. Now we have the upside down Shooty Judy. Who really does not like women? No, we are saving you ammo, aren't we? You're fine. You got enough ammo. We have a bubble. Let's put some in your health and the rest in your magic. And you can be the same. Which door do we want to go in next? Let's check our map. That is not very helpful. Well, that makes makes it a little bit easier then. So we will need to put out the fire somehow. No, don't go back. We will take that. I think it's bullets. Yep. Oh, there we go. We have an empty bullet. That means empty bottle. That means I can capture the acid in the other room. Is there anything else in this room? Yes, there is somewhere. Well done, Edward. Well done, Koudelka. Doing good. Ooh, 3 shots, that was good. I will take this, thank you. Right. Are you paper I can pick up? You are paper that I can pick up. Patrick's memo. Yes, please, we will pick that up. And then we will read it. Patrick's memo. Note written by Patrick. Monitoring his weight over a period of several weeks, according to it. Patrick weighed more or less 70 kilograms. Not sure why that is relevant, but I'm sure it will be. Yeah, we'll have some nuts. Come on, come on. I'm sure that's another item. Thank you. Yes, we will take the rounds. Do we want to go down the ladder? I suppose we do. Okay, we have an item here. Who are you? Oh, I'm gonna have to guess what Koudelka weighs, aren't I? Koudelka, how much do you weigh, lovely? I don't think it tells me. That's not helpful. Okay, so I definitely need to figure out how to oh, we have a black cat. I don't know how to think about that. Rip Kitty. Hmm. Sure. Okay, well, he weighed 70 kilograms. Oh, I don't know how to solve this one yet. There might be clues I'm missing. Very night. We are missing a clue, I think. I am doing good. This game is keeping me on my toes. Are you scales that I need to climb on? Are you? No, you're not gonna let me climb on you. Oh, wait. Let me. Okay, so 45 is probably what I want to do. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything now. Let's keep 45 in our heads. Because that lion phase stars thing moved something, unlocked something. So that means there's a door somewhere. It wasn't that one like I thought it was. Don't think there was anything in that door. How are you doing tonight, Night? Ooh, that sounds nice, especially the chocolate mousse. I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I did have something earlier. What do we want to do with you, Koudelka? Health, I guess, and magic. I haven't decided yet. I might have some pasta. Is there a door? Oh, it is a door. I thought I already clicked you though. Oh. Wait. Seriously? I just went around in a circle?
I know it's here. I saw it here. I put it here. What? Have you come round to see me again?
I want you to look at this.
Research journals.
I want you to tell us whether what's written there can actually happen or not.
Well, let me see.
Depends what we got in the house.
Yes, I see. Oh, that's
I usually
right.
have some
Resurrecting the dead.
sauce, a pasta sauce with sprees.
Indeed.
Cheese sprinkled
It is
on top.
most likely that the events detailed
But
here
I also quite
did
like tuna
take
pasta, so
place.
I might
Just
have
as
that.
I thought. But that's so frightening that if the...
Personally, I have not attempted it. I am certain that the Immigrant document contained accounts of secret rituals conducted to resurrect the dead. But as you can tell from reading this, it involves complicated preparatory work. I had given up discerning the impossibility of using the psychic powers necessary to create such an immense psychic platform. Moreover, I never expected that people would attempt to challenge such a feat.
The journals say that the physical body was resurrected, but not the soul.
Absolutely. The ancients held the secret to life in the palm
I am
of
sure I
their
will when I get
hands.
there.
But they could never come close to touching the secrets of the soul. They resurrected the dead in order to use their physical bodies as a workforce, thus building the great civilization we oftentimes speak of. In fact, we would not be far off if we called them puppeteers. Exploiting the human body as an object.
If so, then wouldn't it...
Yes, resurrecting the dead and restoring them to life as it was before death is impossible.
Then how do you return the resurrected body once again to Earth?
That is a very complicated question, since
You
it
beat it and
already defies universal logic.
burn it to
Please.
death, I
It is no
guess.
easy task.
Tell me how. It's what Elaine, God rest her soul, wanted.
Right.
Yeah, I understand the plot of
It is
this game.
not absolutely
I will explain it in a minute.
impossible, but I would need to call forth the sacred powers in order to complete such a feat. Oh, yes. I know that the arm of Daniel Scotius, the man who built this monastery,
We have that arm, actually.
is stored in a stone statue on the ground. If we throw that into a cauldron, we will successfully destroy the roots of the tree of life. Oh, after that, I haven't a clue whether to call forth the energies of fire or entrust the task to water. Oh, it is so complicated.
Fire. Or water.
What are we going to do?
Oh, Heavenly Father, bless our souls and bring forth an end to this suffering. Oh.
Okay, now that Roger Bacon has finished orin and whatnot in my ear. Okay, so the basic plot of the game is Koudelka is... I think she said she was a druid, but she can basically hear the spirits and communicate with them. And she gets visions as well. And Elaine reached out to her, probably not deliberately, but she was seeking a way to end her body's existence, because her body was brought back to life, even though her soul was long gone. The monastery used to be a prison, which is why there's so many jail cells and unfortunate children and other things that got locked away here at some point or other. It also used to be obviously the monastery, so it was used for religious purposes. And basically some guy and James fell in love with the same woman, Elaine. James gave her up for the other guy and became a priest or a monk, or was a bishop. He became religious anyway. And she ended up dying at the hands of robbers. Well, her husband and someone else, one of the groundskeepers, was gone. And because she was killed, her husband wanted to bring her back to life. So that's basically the premise of the game. Basically it is, don't mess with the dead and try and bring them back to life, because if you do, you get monsters. It's not really a complicated storyline, but it can be a bit much. Roger Bacon, the very old guy, he kind of succeeded in immortality, but the one thing immortality does not grant is eternal youth, so he still ages, even though he can't die of old age. There is sequels to this game, but they're not called Koudelka, they're called Shadow Hearts. I've played Shadow Hearts 1 and 2, but I think there was a third game as well, but I don't know if it follows on from the first two Shadow games. Those two, the storyline is a lot more convoluted than this one. This one's fairly simple in plot. I vaguely remember in the second Shadow Hearts you travel around other places and you're not stuck in one monastery. You go to different places in Europe and I think in Japan as well. Right, now that we've spoken to Roger Bacon, was there anything else I need to do? Welcome back, Nosferatu. I'm so sorry if I butcher that. I'm going to probably apologise for butchering your name all the time. Okay, I think that's all I can do here. Well, thank you for the compliment. I try to be sweet. Keyword try. Right, I believe that is everything though. I don't think that... Yeah, I mean, the game sort of trickles information. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. I don't think so. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I only remember vague bits and pieces. Right, I think the weight was 45. So we want to make it up to 70. And here's where my awesome shitty maths comes into play. 45. No. Yeah, the combat's quite nice. It's turn-based, which is what most older games went by. But obviously it has a little bit more strategy, quote-unquote strategy, because you get to move around the board a little bit. Right, so 45. 50. Oh, 25. 25. I can't count. There we go. Yeah, my math skills is really terrible. But we got that. Okay, I do not remember a lot of the second half of the game, so we are going to have fun remembering. No, we have a tinderbox. Yes, please. Oh, can't cap. Seriously, Koudelka. Let's have a look. Right. Just thinking about it. The cat's eye. Oh, the cat's eye actually gives me lots of that's hard to say because obviously as an RPG you're kind of stuck to the one place, so if you don't know much about Wales and the history, although it does take a lot of liberties with history, this might not be a game for like those who aren't familiar. Although you can still play it and you still learn throughout, so it doesn't really matter if you do know the history. But it's also got that horror sort of like element. It's not scary, but it's like creepy, so I would say it's kind of like Silent Hill with the creep factor, but not the scary factor. And obviously you've got the puzzles. I don't know. I prefer this over Silent Hill, to be fair. But only because it doesn't have really scary jump scares. And I am biased as fuck because it is based in Wales, so yeah, there's that. But if you compare it to something like Final Fantasy, I think I prefer Final Fantasies, just because they are more fantasy heavy. But this definitely has a very special place in my heart. Watch me heal up your mana now and you heal it later. Right, let's get those. Oh yeah, I forgot I was actually trying to get rid of a weapon, wasn't I? Let's get rid of the pistol, since we got a pistol. Is it true that Wales people drink a lot? I don't drink. But yeah. Yeah, quite a lot of people drink. Oh, battle. It depends on the people. For example, my dad goes out every Wednesday for a drink. Him coming home is pretty funny. But it depends. I find, and I hope nobody takes this as an insult, but the normies, as we like to call them, they tend to drink more than nerds, so... Yeah, it is really cool night when, you know, your home country is represented. And that it is a shame that, you know, there isn't more positive representation of South Africa. I haven't been to South Africa. The only place in Africa I've been is Tunisia, and that was an absolutely stunning place to go visit. Although it was a little bit too hot for me, and I burnt the front and the back of my legs, and it kind of looked like I ended up with a... how to put this? It kind of looks like someone kind of kicked me in the front and the back of my legs, because that's how sort of dark my legs had gone. So you can just imagine a pasty white girl with, like, strips of brown on the back and her front of her legs. It's pretty funny how I just missed those particular spots on my legs with the sun cream. How old am I? I am probably old enough to hate myself, but not old enough to worry about dying anytime soon. I don't know whether I'll tell you my real age, but I'm still fairly young, to be honest. I'm not quite middle-aged yet, depending on how far along you think middle age is. I'm definitely over 18 though, so there's that. And if you didn't know, 18 is the legal age to drink over here. Not that it really matters, but I thought I'd point it out. Now pick up the... or did we already pick it up? I mean, to be fair, Knight, no matter where you go, if you're not accustomed to like how the people talk to each other, it can seem like, you know, we're being rude to each other. Like, even in Wales, we will sometimes take the piss out of each other, but we do it because we're such good friends. Having said that though, when I was working in retail, when I first joined the place I was working at previously, I did have an encounter with the customer who did not like the fact that I called her my love. And over here in Wales, and pretty much like other places in the UK, we kind of use my love, dear, sir, madam. It's all kind of the same thing to us. We do it to be polite. And for some reason she was like, "Oh, I'm not your love," blah 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 blah. It's quite funny, and I was just kind of stood there thinking, okay, I have no idea what your name is because you were just a customer to me. But okay. I was trying to be nice. Lions, amazing creatures, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be the mainline menu. In the UK, there's no real big animal that you have to worry about. The biggest, I think, would be a fox. So. What were we doing? What are you for, Roman nuts? Oh, you're, okay, no, you're good. Let's use the dried food then. Yeah, oh, you should be my friend is terrible for me never knowing if he's joking or not. He will say something and I'll look at him for a while and I'll be like, "You being serious? Or are you joking with me?" He is so terrible for that. Whereas me, my other friend, well, he says he's joking sometimes and I'm like, "No, you're not. You're just being an idiot." And then there'll be other times where I can clearly tell he's joking, and I'll be like, yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't recall seeing any big animals when I was in where I went to visit, so I think it's only if you sort of like head into the wilderness and go on safari trips and things like that. But as I said, I've only been to the one place, so I can't really talk about the whole country. Yeah, my friends can be a little bit of a dick. I still love him though. As I said, that's kind of just how we are here. We can take the piss out of each other and then still, like, chill out and have a good laugh. One of our other guys really likes to troll us. And sometimes I just be like, oh, for fuck's sake, leave me alone. Grr. Right, we have a door to our left. But let's go here first. Yeah, it takes this very special kind of humour to be able to take the piss out of each other and still be really good friends. I will also take the piss out of myself sometimes. Just because that's just sort of like the humour we have over here. Let's give... Wait, who's... Oh, Koudelka. We need some room for items, man. You really don't like Koudelka, do you? That's a tricky question. Some of us mourned her death. I mourned it because I know what it's like to lose a mother and someone that I have a good and sometimes bad relationship with. I'm not really a fan of King Charles though. No offense to him. I just don't like him very much. But it is a little bit more complicated because obviously the Welsh and English have our little past and a rivalry, especially with sports nowadays. So we both sort of mourned her, but at the same time it's just like, well, we still want our independence, so it's kind of complicated. I don't think many Welsh people really remember our past though, so it's more... yeah. I can't really speak for everybody though, there might be some who really hate the monarchy, so I'm kind of indifferent. Like, they're there, they do something, I guess. But seeing someone die, especially someone who was as renowned as she was, it was... I was sad for other people more than I was sad for myself. But I guess I just have a lot of empathy. I'd probably be sad for someone close to, I don't know, Trump or something. Just because, even if I don't like the person, I can understand where their family might feel. And might be, you know, sorry for them. Trump was just an example. Yeah, I mean, I can understand the Irish definitely, because they went through a lot, and a lot more recently. So I can definitely understand the Irish hating the monarchy. There's still a lot of animosity between them, or for them. Scottish, I think, is pretty much on the same level as us. Like, nothing too recently bad has happened, but they still want their independence. Wales tends to be forgotten when it comes to sort of this stuff. Everyone seems to remember and know about the Scottish wanting independence, but not many really understand that we Welsh people do as well. There's definitely a sort of like love-hate relationship between us and the English. Unfortunately for me, or maybe more accurately, more my friends, I do not hate the English because, well, most of my friends are from England, so I kind of have to put up with it, and they kind of have to put up with me, so yeah. There's only 2 of us who are... No, wait, I think it might be 3 of us that are Welsh, and then 3 of us who are English, so it's a balanced little party. Yeah, nothing happened because I do not know what I am doing. Is there a clue? There's rounds. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I mean, I'm sure up north you'll definitely notice a difference, because up north is where most of the Welsh were able to keep the English at bay for so long, and the Romans and everything. And obviously they were able to keep our language alive, which is how we ended up with our language, you know, not being completely wiped off the face of the earth. But yeah, it's just a complicated mess. Right, let's see what this door says when I... Oh, I can actually go through it. But I want to solve that puzzle. I don't know what it does. Oh, there we go. We got it. I don't know what I was doing, but we got it. sports, sports can be very intense, to the point where riots happen sometimes. If like their football team loses, they'll go on riots and just get really rowdy. People always complain about like protesters. You ain't seen nothing until you've seen a sports team lose over here. It's absolutely crazy. Of course that's not all fans, so you can't really lump them all in together, but it can get crazy. There's a reason you've made me allowed to come over here. What is that reason, Koudelka? Nothing? You just want me to look at nothing? Don't like that, the fact you're making me look at nothing. Yeah, a lot of the Africans that I've met seem to be really genuine and lovely people. I'm glad they don't get, you know, violent over a game. I've only been to one football match, and lucky enough I didn't come across any of the violent people. I went... Oh, when was that? That was a long time ago. Pre-2000s, I think. I went with a friend because she was heavily into football. For any Americans watching or coming back to watch later, obviously I mean, what is it over there? Soccer! Soccer! There we go. Because obviously Americans have their... They might as well call it handball. I mean, like, come on. You kick it like once to shoot a goal. The rest of the time it's in your hand. We call that rugby, but different because obviously there's differences, but you can't hit the ghost, I guess. Yeah, I can understand why people would call it soccer, because obviously most people either speak to Americans or they're just more prevalent online, I guess. I mean, I was surprised when I looked at my stats the other night, and most of it was America, and I guess South Africa, because that's where you are, and where was the other place? I think it was Canada. I could be wrong though, it might be in another place, but I was just like, well, America makes sense. They're everywhere. I think most of my readers are from America as well. So on the online platforms I write for, they show the statistics of where people live, and America is one of my biggest readers. Although it was the Philippines for quite a while, which was quite nice. I like seeing all the behind the scenes statistics. Can't speak. Statistics. Oh god. We will boost your health up because we want to kill that golem at some point. Oh, we can go through here. God, this place is huge. Okay, let's look at our map. Okay, this looks like a side building, so... Don't think we have much to worry about here. Yeah, it's very funny how statistics work. I guess there's just that many people that, like, obviously because America is a huge country, so there's just so many of them over there, and they do watch a lot of YouTube, so at least that's my theory anyway. I've never been to America. Okay, there's got to be something over here. What is over here? Or am I just hallucinating and there is nothing? We have magical jewelry things. That's what I'm calling them, and that's what I'm sticking to. I also think that maybe the Americans that can't travel, because obviously it's expensive to travel, maybe they also want to learn about other places outside of the US. Maybe that's why they watch you. I mean, obviously you're probably also entertaining to watch, so it could be that as well. I'm sure there's lots of reasons. Magic went up, good. And you missed. It's not good, James. Yeah, I feel you there. I mean, for a while I was like, am I entertaining? Probably not. And then obviously I get nervous about my voice, and but you once your confidence gets better, I'm sure we'll both be alright. The thing about me is that I start off really shy and awkward at first, and then all of a sudden you just have a crazy person to deal with. And I think one of my friends has realised that now. Which, bless his heart. Do I have been a good influence on him, though? James, why is your magic so bad? Your magic should be at least somewhere near Koudelka's. You know what, I've just realised that my little chat thing on Steam Labs is actually showing how long I've been streaming. I did not notice that up until now. Shoot. Let's go stronger. Yeah, I'm sure I'll feel like that about these videos once I've gotten the hang of this. Just like I feel about my previous videos. Let's put your intelligence up. And we have a Borka. If you can hear my dog, do not mind. He is barking at nothing. Okay. Oh, there we go. Koudelka's doing things. Do I want to light the candle? Do we want to light the candle night? I think it might mean a boss battle, but I can't remember this half of the game. Yeah, I don't know why he... Well, I do know why he barks. There's several reasons why he barks. One, he can see or hear someone across the road. Two, someone's come home from school or work or something, and he'll just be that happy that he needs to bark and let everybody know. Or C, he's seen a cat. With how dark it is outside, I don't think it's a cat. And other times he just barks at nothing. And it's just like, I don't see nothing. What's out there? Nothing? There's nothing there? What are you barking at? And then of course our other dog will bark at the telly, because apparently he can see animals on the telly, which our other dog can't. So our other dog thinks there's something outside, and so he's barking and going to the window, and it's like there's nothing out there. It's just Rufus is barking at the dog on telly for some reason. It's so funny. Anyway, let's light the candles. We have space now because we've thrown away the tinderbox because we knew. Oh, okay, we found an item. Okay, it wasn't a boss battle. We found a life drinker item. I think it's a sword. We only have the two dogs, they're brothers. they don't bark at the oh, you're very lucky that they don't bark at the telly then. It's really weird because Rufus always used to watch, when he was a puppy, before he was old enough to come to us, the owner of his mother used to say that he used to watch the telly with her as well. It's so funny how they're, like, dogs are so different like that. Okay, it was a sword. Don't know if I want to use it yet, though. Let's put this fire spear on for you for now. Right, that's a pistol. Don't believe we need that pistol, do we? So let's get rid of that. Because the guns don't break. And yeah, nothing terrible happened, I wasn't sure. Usually when you do something it means better. Do we have a cutscene? Hello, game. Hello. Sweet dreams night. I was gonna say I will stream this for a little bit longer, but I think my game's crashed. Let's... Okay, well, I guess that's it for us. I don't know, no. That means we're gonna have to play that all again. I'm not sure what happened. I touched the technology and I have broken it with my curse. I do break everything, so... Okay, well, I guess we'll wrap the stream up anyway, and I will have something to eat, do some writing, and hopefully when we get back to the game next time I can figure out why it crashed, or did whatever it did. Might be the... maybe the disc is faulty or something? I'm not sure. But never mind. Life happens. I break things. But yeah, have a nice night, and I will see you when I next stream. I do have an interview for a job Friday, so I know I won't be streaming Friday or Saturday. I don't usually anyway. Depending on whether or not I get the job, I should do because I've worked there before. I don't know what that'll mean for my streams. Hopefully it shouldn't interfere too much, because I am a full-time writer, so that they'll have to work around my other work. But hopefully it shouldn't mean too much for our streams. But until then, have a good night. I'll see you whenever I stream next. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it greatly. And we have Barkin again. Yeah, all the management there is... I remember some of them, but a lot of them have moved on, so... The person I'm interviewing with I don't think was there when I was there last, but hopefully we'll see. The manager that was talking to my friend was like, we need her back. So, yeah, well, we'll see. I should get the job. Anyway, have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Sweet dreams. And goodbye, everyone.